again, everyone. We are here with another incredibly exciting football sweepstakes draw. This year brought to you by the FIFA World Cup. FIFA, obviously an organisation which are so corrupt that this year they have given the World Cup to a country called Qatar. I don't know if it actually exists, but basically it's a country that is physically too hot to play football and pretty much too hot to survive in. They have fewer football stadiums than the city of Sheffield, but clearly owe their rights to hold the World Cup off the basis of their huge enthusiasm for the sport, as well as $400 million in TV rights. So that's nice that we're over there. This year I am actually going to be supporting Croatia because it's the only football top I own, thanks to Gotam drawing Croatia in the Eurovision Song Contest draw, a country that didn't actually participate in Eurovision, so thanks for that. I've now got this top for absolutely no reason. So let's start off by just going through a bit about Qatar, and just a little bit of the colourful history and politics that goes on. So as many of you might have heard, the stadiums have actually been built by migrant workers, otherwise known as slaves, who have essentially been held captive in poor conditions, lied to about wages, being paid around $220 per month, which is, in today's UK economy, maybe enough to get you a nice new TV, maybe a designer coat, or 2 hours worth of central heating. That obviously leads us on to the draw quite nicely. We have, again, 2 bowls with paper in it. We have 15 participants this year. It's been a great turnout with 32 teams. Because of obviously the mathematics of that, it does mean we've had to remove 2 teams, sadly, from the draw. Yeah, obviously I've just picked the teams who have 0 chance of getting through the group stages. So the obvious ones I've gone for are Qatar and England. Obviously I'm just joking. England aren't actually removed from the draw. It's Qatar and Ghana who are actually the lowest seeded countries, even though Ghana actually aren't that bad. So I really hope they don't get through. But anyway, we'll crack on because we've got a while to go. So I'm going to just pick a name at random and then I'll draw 2 countries to go along with that name. So we'll start off with Hanya Thompson. And Hanya's first country is Portugal. Strong start, very strong start. Not bad pick at all. Second country is Belgium. Another very strong choice. Well done, Hanya. Got a good shot there. Second person in the draw is Will Reeves. 2 Wills this year. I actually think Will just missed out on the draw last year, which is unfortunate. But this year he's involved and he's in it to win it. And his first country is Senegal. In it to win it with Senegal. Yeah. Good luck with that, Will. Your second country is England. Well done, Will. Got England in there. Have we got any facts about England? I think I do. Anyway, Will's 2 countries, Senegal and England. We now move on to the next name, which is another Will Fisher this time. And Will Fisher has got Brazil. Nice. I actually think tournament favourites potentially. Do I have something interesting to say about Brazil? No, I thought I did, but I don't. Sorry about that. But I do have some facts about other countries, so just hold tight. Second country is Wales. So not a bad result there for the Wills. Let me just sort them out Moving swiftly on to our next participant, we've got Hedda. Hedda, obviously, very, very sad that Norway did not qualify this year. Commiserations, maybe next time. Your first country is Uruguay. Uruguay. Hedda's second country is Argentina. Big names coming out early here, so I do actually have a fact about Argentina. Did you know that despite football's immense popularity in Argentina, the national sport is actually a sport called pato, which is played on horseback and is effectively a combination of polo and basketball. So there you go, pato, national sport. So yeah, Hedda with Uruguay and Argentina, two good South American picks there. So we'll go through another name. Aiden James. And Aiden James has South Korea, Korean Republic. Very exciting. Did you know that South Koreans, when they're born, actually start at 1 year old? This was actually really confusing me when I read into it. But yeah, you are born at 1, and then apparently your Korean age is, and they actually put a mathematical equation to work this out, but it's just the current year minus your year of birth plus 1, which is, I don't know why they needed to explain that, but yeah, fun fact. And his next country is Spain. So some real big hitters coming out early on. Aiden getting Korea and Spain, who are two very good countries in their own right. We'll go for another name. It's me. And I'm pretty certain I'm going to draw someone crap, because I have a feeling. Tunisia. Excellent. Tunisia. Not even sure that they know how to play football, but there we go. And my second country is Morocco. Excellent. So that's two North African countries, an area of the world clearly well renowned for playing fantastic football. So that'll be me out at the group stage, which is nice. At least we know there's less corruption than in Qatar. Ali. I think Ali got some pretty poor picks in the Euros, so let's hope he does better for Planty's sake, because they could do with this extra investment. Costa Rica, not off to a great start, Ali, sadly. Central American country there, but yeah. And the next one we've got is France. Very good. Very apt as well, because Ali is kind of French now. Next name, Gotham. Oh God, one's fallen out. And Gotham's first country is Australia. Did you know that Australia drinks 1.7 billion litres of beer every year, which is about 680 bottles of beer for each adult, which to me seems like quite a lot, and I'm not sure that fact is true, but someone on the internet wrote it down, so here we are. And Gotham's second country is Denmark, which is the second happiest country in the world. Which is nice for Gotham. Also, he can support Denmark in a Norwegian house, which will be an interesting dynamic. Anyway, moving swiftly on, down to just a few more names now. We have Pravin. Just moving along there on the edge. And Pravin's first country is Switzerland. Very neutral. Not good at football, not bad at football. And his second country is Croatia. Let me know if you want to borrow the top. Interesting fact about Croatia. It is pretty much the only interesting fact about Croatia is the fact that Game of Thrones is filmed there. And shockingly, House of Dragons, which is the recent prequel, it wasn't filmed there, which is a bit tight. So, yeah, the more you know. Next name is Big Roz. Coming at you. And Big Roz's first country is Saudi Arabia. Excellent choice. Rowan looks pleased, shockingly pleased with that actually. I'm not sure Rowan knows that much about international football, seeing as she's nodding quite confidently at the sound of Saudi Arabia as her pick, but there you go. And her second country is Germany. Very nice, very good. Yes, could be a good one there. Germany and Saudi Arabia, a bit of a yin and yang for Rowan Simpson. Next person is Izzy. Izzy Smart. And Izzy has got Poland. Congratulations, Izzy. And Izzy's second country is Serbia. Some good Eastern European links there for Izzy, keeping it nice and similar with her country picks. Next person is Anna. And Anna has Mexico. Fun fact about Mexicans. Mexicans love Coke, a cola. 163 litres per individual are drank annually. The consumption rate isn't seen in any other part of the world. It comes as no surprise that such abuse of Coca-Cola consumption can also be seen in people's health with massive rates of diabetes and being overweight, basically, in Mexico. So yeah, stop drinking Coke, Mexico. Next country, Iran. Again, not the best footballing country, but are in England's group, so they will, again, probably end up getting points off us. Next person is Lorna. Lorna will be praying for a good result with her first country as Canada. What are the odds? Because she has actually recently lived in Canada, so isn't that interesting? You know, she'll be speaking to her Canadian contacts and about the irony of that. And similar sounding to Canada, but not in its location, is Cameroon. So Canada and Cameroon, CC for Lorna. Congratulations. Next is Mitchell, Chris Mitchell. I'm not actually sure we've got any decent teams left, to be honest. Sorry, Mitchell. Oh, you got the USA. Also quite apt, because obviously Mitchell travels to every single country in the world, so it would have been apt whatever Mitchell got, because he's been everywhere. He could have had Bolivia, and that would have been apt. He could have had the Dominican Republic, and it would have been apt. And Japan. I actually don't think Mitchell's been to Japan, so this is actually quite rare that we found somewhere Mitchell hasn't been. He's got it as a country. Interesting fact about Japan is that apparently over 3.6 million people in Japan celebrate Christmas with a KFC dinner. Apparently it was just a good marketing campaign by KFC after they opened their first store in the 70s. They started a party barrel thing based on American Christmas dinners, because maybe that's what they thought Americans ate. And yeah, they had their course with fried chicken instead of turkey, so that's another fun fact. And we're down to one more person. Who is it? Little Adam is the last one, and Adam by default has got the Netherlands, not bad, the Dutch, and he's also got Ecuador. Hey, fun fact about Ecuador, but Ecuador is home to the Galapagos Islands, which is the place which inspired Darwin's theory of evolution. So that's nice, even though they're not particularly good at football. But, you know, there we go. So there we have it, out of countries. If you're unhappy with your pick, if you just send me several $1 million worth of money, I can obviously happily take bribes, similar to Qatar, and I will change your country for you. So yeah, until next year when FIFA award the World Cup to Antarctica and they have to have their World Cup in like February or something, I'll see you then. But in the meantime, goodbye.